Good morning, third graders, and welcome back to another Richmond math lesson. I'm Mrs. Yeager. Today we're going to be doing grade 3, unit 7, lessons 15 and 16. Our learning target for today is I can find the perimeter of figures. But first, let's do our joke for the day. Why is Cinderella bad at soccer? Give up? Because she's always running away from the ball. Oh, there she goes. All right, the materials you're going to need for today's lesson are a pencil, paper, and the handout, or you can just copy it off the computer, the handout. Our learning target today is I can determine the perimeter of figures. We talked about perimeter last week. So now let's dig in some deeper. So remember last week we said that perimeter, the word itself has that little word of rim, which means edge in it. So it is the outside edge of a figure. We found out last week that to find the perimeter of a figure, we had to add up all of the sides. So I'm looking here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So the perimeter has to have 4 measurements. So here is a pentagon. So how many sides will it have? 5, you're right. So I know I'm going to be adding up 5 numbers. So I can look there. I don't even have to measure today. They've already given me the measurements. So I have 3 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, 2 inches, 4 inches. So what do I need to do now? I need to add them. So if I add them, I always love to use the doubles. So here I have 3 plus 3 is 6. And 4 plus 4 is 8. And then I have this 2. And oh, look here, I have a 10. And that makes it so much easier. 10 plus 6 is 16. So what would I say the perimeter is? I would say it's 16, but oops, I can't just say 16 because is it 16 oranges, 16 apples? No, it's 16 inches. So my answer always has to have the unit that I'm using. Let's try another one. Oh, look at this strange figure. And let's count the sides. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Oh, it's another pentagon. It has 5 sides. So what does that mean? How many sides am I going to have to add up? 5, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I need to put in all of my measurements. I have 5 centimeters, 7 centimeters, 10 centimeters, 12 centimeters, and another 7. But I have to add them up. Let's find an easier way. Let's say, well, here are my doubles. I know that 7 plus 7 is 14. And I know that 10 plus 5 is 15. Then I have that 12. And 4 plus 5 is 9. Plus 2 more is 11. I'm going to bring that one extra group of 10 that I just made, oops, up here. And I'm going to say 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 41. So now, what is my perimeter? Do I just write down 41? No, I have to look at the unit. And so it is 41 centimeters. Excellent. Well, let's try this one. Oh, this one only gives me 2 measurements. But I've got to think about some things that I know. It is a rectangle or a quadrilateral. And what do I know about this side and this side? They are congruent. You're right. So if this side is 6 centimeters, this side has to be 6 centimeters. And if this side is 9 centimeters, the top is also congruent with the bottom. So I know that this one is also 9 centimeters. Beautiful. So now I have my 4 measurements that I have to add. And I have 6 plus 9 and 6 plus 9. I can do it 2 or 3 different ways. I think in my head, I always love doubles. So I could say 6 plus 6 is 12. And then 9 plus 9 is 18. And 2 plus 8 is 10. And we're going to put that group of 10 up here. And 1, 2, 3, 30. So my perimeter is what? 30. Do I just leave it there? Nope. I got to add my unit, 30 centimeters. Wonderful. Let's look at one more. Oh, I see that this is a hexagon. So how many sides does a hexagon have? 6. And this is a regular polygon. And I know that in a regular polygon, all sides are equal. So now I know I have to have 6 measurements, and this is a regular polygon. So I know that this side is 3 centimeters, 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 and this side is 3 centimeters. So I know that I'm adding 3 centimeters plus 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 3 centimeters. I've got that. And I could add, you are right, I can add them all up. And, you know, Ms. Yeager's been talking about doubles, so I could have 6 plus 6 plus 6. And then I could say 12. And then I have 12 plus 6 is 18. But I am in 3rd grade now. So I know multiplication. So what would be the multiplication fact for this? Did you say 6? 6 times 3? Very good, because I have 6 groups of 3, or I could have written it 3 times 6. Okay. So 6 times 3 or 3 times 6 is still 18. Beautiful. So, whoops, I made a mess. So what is my perimeter here? And did I hear you say 18? But is it 18 what? I have to put that unit in there, 18 centimeters. Brilliant. So today we have been talking about I can find the perimeter of figures. And all we need to know is what the length of them, whether we measure them or whether they are given to us. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.